Try this again. But I have such a hard time putting this phone in the holder. Because to hold onto the phone, you end up hitting the buttons that are on the side. All right. All right. I don't know how this looks. I have to pull it up on my live. I have such issues setting this up. Oh my gosh. I'm a little hot and tired right now. Just came in cooking chores. Oh my gosh. And then I have to wait for this slow phone. I have to catch my breath. And now the little spawn from hell is in here. Alright, there I am. Alright, there's my live. Let's see. Okay, wow, it looks like I actually got it in a great location. So, let me put a little something in the chat. Ugh, I can't even text. Looks good. I think I do want to bring you guys a little closer. So let's see. Let's see how this does. Maybe that's a little too close. I think I got it. It looks like pretty much everything is in good view. I think so. I think so. Yes. Okay, I can sit down and breathe for a minute. Oh my goodness. Phew. I don't think enough people that work at home get, I should say this, I don't think people that work at home get enough respect as they should. Let me tell you. Often I've just come across impressions that people think because, oh, you work at home, that means I'm sitting around at home all day, having fun playing with toys and watching TV and binge eating and sleeping and napping whenever I want and blah, blah, blah. And that is so much farther from the truth. Okay, so let me put this over here. I just spent the last 45 minutes just feeding the chickens, collecting some eggs, feeding the stray cats in the backyard. Collecting eggs, all that fun shenanigan stuff. Planting some flowers, so if, I think I cleaned myself pretty well. I was out there less than an hour ago planting some flowers, so I'm going to give everybody some time to come in, and while they do, I'm just going to continue working on his face for now. Today, on today's live, I do plan on starting the next section, which is the upper torso of his body, so we can get the black outline started and hopefully soon finished on that, so we can cut that out. My goal is to get all these pieces to this fun life-size Frankie cut out. Let me get the finished photo up here for anybody that's new. This is what I'm working on. And hello, my name is Danita. I am the owner and designer at UndoKarma on Etsy and Cut My Canvas on Facebook. I'm a professional plastic canvas cutter. Yes, I can say I am a professional at it. Unfortunately, though, doing so much cutting has given me a sore thumb, so I've had to slow down on the cutting. But that gives me more time to do stitching and designing, so I am not complaining. And on these lives here on my YouTube channel, I am working on this wall hanging from Herrschners. It's a life size. It's 6 feet tall. Frankie Fun. You can get the kit. It's the complete kit. It came with the canvas, the pattern, the yarn, the needle. And so this is my first time buying anything from Herrschners, let alone my first time buying a plastic canvas kit. So this has been so much fun so far. You can go to my YouTube channel and watch the lives from the very beginning. I'm doing all this during the live except for some of the boring stitching. Some of the boring stitching, I'm trying to do as much of it as I can offline because, well, you know, nobody wants to sit and watch me stitch one stitch at a time for hours on end. I wouldn't want to watch me doing that stuff. So yes, that's what we're doing. So for now, until I'm gonna do a strand of green here to allow some of the regular lovely stitchers to come in and join, and then I'll get started on the next piece of the project, which is his upper torso. I'm super excited. On the last live, I finished the hands. As you can see here, these are the hands. Look at that. Just to give you an idea of the size of him. Hi, Tina. How are you? I'm happy you're here. And I remembered your box. I finally got the box. I haven't wanted to open the little things until I was able to do it during the live. So yes, I'll wait until some more people get in so I can share your lovely box. And I got your orders cut, packaged, ready to go out in tomorrow's mail. I just didn't get it out in time today. But that's okay. I'm good, doing good. I don't have a whole lot of complaints. Wouldn't matter if I did. Just no good to complain anyways. How are you doing? Hopefully you found a little sunshine today. I wish I could trade you some sunshine for some of your rain. I would do that in a heartbeat. I just got back from watering some of my front flower beds. I gave them all some homemade fertilizer, so I had to do them all by hand. But I enjoy doing that. It's a great exercise and it's a stress reliever. It's probably what, and I planted some flowers too, so I was digging in the dirt, so that's probably why I'm in a happy mood right now. They say that there's natural there's something in the soil when you're digging around in it. It naturally creates the happy endorphins in your brain, so they say. I do believe it. I actually do believe that. I've been doing Frankie's face in kind of like a circle. Just to keep from getting overboard from doing the same old color on his face. How are you coming on your tissue boxes, Tina? How many more are you going to do? And are those for yourself, or are they gifts? Or are you selling them? See, my thumb is bothering me already just from the little bit of cutting I did this morning. All I did was your order today, Tina. That's all I've got today. Did the auctions yesterday. Yeah, it sucks. I can't cut near as much as I used to. I'm gonna move the camera over here just a little. Okay. It's very breezy here today. I'm starting to see some green in my garden. That's also got me happy. Because for the past couple weeks, it's all been empty. And what is left has all been brown. It's so sad looking. Totally wiped out my mini food forest. Totally wiped it completely. There's only one, actually two little trees standing. The olive tree, it did not affect it all. And another one that I planted and completely forgot what it is. I don't know what it is. Tina says, I want to do some up for my yard sale. Plus, I'm thinking about setting up at a place that has yard sales and old junk to sell. Oh, that would be fun. Definitely, yeah. Well, let me know when you do that. Do you have a date already for your yard sale? Those are super cute too, especially the Christmas ones. Oh, my L. My L is backwards. There we go. Yard sale is June 19th and the 20th. All right, so you already have a date set. That is great. You have a lot of stuff worked up for it already, or are you just starting? I'm so envious because I so want to do that. I just got to start. Just have to start. I'd like to sell them like my flats and my Happy Box meal sets. And my little kits. I wish I had a crafty buddy to do it with. Well, you know, sell, not like actually do it with, but to sell. Sell with. I already got it doing it with buddy. And he's not home yet. Tina says, working on stuff. I took a bunch of stuff for my last sale to the Goodwill. Oh no. Stuff that you made you gave to the Goodwill? Aw. That thing is getting in my way. I gotta get started on the next flat member. I gotta take some pictures, some photos. I gotta take new photos of the Grinch now that I added the little ball. Ball to his hat. Pom-pom, I should say. I want to do kits with the Grinch. I guess I should have to just make up a bunch of pom-poms to add to the kit. I don't even have it listed on Etsy yet. Oh, gosh. No, it was stuff left over from the yard. Oh, yes. No, nothing I made. I also have all the stuff to make those pens, too. Yeah, that would be great for yard sales. Then you can have your plastic canvas items and pens. I still have the pens I got from you. Oh, my hand. My hand hurts. Yeah, a lot of odds and ends and stuff that we come across, I just take to the thrift store as well. I don't even bother anymore. It's a lot of work having a yard sale. If you've never had a yard sale, I don't think people realize how much work is involved having a yard sale. Ooh, it's windy. What about your hubby? Does he make anything? Is he crafty with his hands at all? Although, from what you say, he does work a lot. Probably doesn't have time for a hobby. That's how my hubby is. His hobby is working, God love him. He also does all the repairs around the house, so, and that's always a lot between the house and the yard and the cars and the animals. He does help me with the yard best he can with things. I'm almost done with this strand, and then I'm going to start the upper torso. I'll try to have this face finished soon. I had his face on my desk, so I would work on it here and there. I need to get working on next week's auctions because I will not be able to do it during the live. I will not be able to do a live auction for the auctions next Monday, this coming Monday, unfortunately. Tina says it's really hard doing 2 days back to back in hot June weather. Yeah, no hubby does do anything crafts, but he normally helps a lot if he takes off that day. Yeah, yeah, I understand. Your hubby's the same way. Yeah, we work a lot. He's been spending a lot of his free time. Well, it's not like we really have free time, but doing taxes too. He's still working on the business taxes. It's a lot of work. Bless his heart. Invoices. We both have to do a lot of invoices, send them out, estimate. Oh, my stomach's growling. Well, if we were neighbors, I would definitely do the yard sale with you. I live about, I don't know, I just heard a weird noise out there. I think Henry's doing something. I live about 2 miles from our little historic downtown in our little city. And they do have a lot of different events down there, usually every other weekend. They have car shows, they have holiday events. They just started a monthly farmers market event once a month, which I think, oh my goodness, I need to look at it. Should be this week or next week. So that one I like, and so I have a lot of events that I would be able to sell at. I just gotta make stuff. Tina says it's gonna be a lot different for me now too with being on oxygen. Yeah, I'm sure that affects things sometimes. Do you have to wear it all the time? I think you said you did. Yeah, I think I was quickly heading there too if I had not stopped smoking when I did. I think it's like 3 years now since I stopped smoking. Probably around when I started menopause. I mean, like, could that have been better timing? Oh my God, my poor husband, the first year going in perimenopause and stopped smoking. Oh my God. Talking about weight gain there. Now I'm paying for it. But still, jeez. You have to wear it when I'm active and sleeping. Wow. You need a little to-go boy or girl. A go get it girl or boy. So you can just sit in your chair or sofa and say, go get me this, go get me that. Set up that table, put all these over there. And that way you don't have to wear your oxygen all the time. I'm just being silly. Don't look like nobody else is coming in today. That's alright. A lot of people watch these at a later date. Not everybody can come in at this time of the day. So I'm thinking on Thursday I'm going to try the live at 6 p.m. It's really pushing it for me, but I'm going to just do it at 6 p.m. Thursday, so that'll be March the 5th, 2026. At 6 p.m. I'm going to go live to continue working on this and just to kind of see what kind of traffic comes in while I'm live, starting at 6. I'll always do the Tuesday one here at 4 o'clock. So Tuesdays will always be 4 o'clock. Thursdays, I'm just going to play around with the times and see. I may do one much, much, much earlier. I should call this the live stitching podcast, where I just sit, stitch, and bitch. For anybody who cares to listen. Alright, I think that's all I'm going to get out of this strand. It's almost there. Okay. Well, I'm going to show off this wonderful little box that I got from you, Tina. You and I will check this out together. This I absolutely love. I stopped buying the cheap little Dollar Tree flags because they just shred in less than a year, and I'm tired of picking up their little pieces to throw in the trash. I'm not buying them anymore. So I bought me one off of eBay, or I'm sorry, Amazon for Valentine's, and now I have Christmas. Oh my gosh, and it's chickens! Oh, hi, Betsy! Right, Betsy? The Elizabeth Morgan, you are Betsy. I'm showing off, I got a little goodie box from Tina in the mail. It's a belated Christmas gift. She was so sweet and sent me. And I got it like a week ago. And I forgot to show it during the other live. So I'm showing it now. So welcome, Betsy. So happy you're here. I just opened. Look at, she got me this adorable Christmas welcome flag with chickens. I absolutely love this. I love this. And thank you. I absolutely love this. I cannot wait to put this up this year. I love it. Yes, I have your email and name memorized now, Betsy. All right, let's. Oh my goodness, I did not realize there was a card in here. Let me make sure there's nothing private. I just want to make sure. Ah, okay. Look at the little bear. Isn't he cute? Hope you and Pat have a wonderful Christmas and New Year. Henry, too. Have a wonderful Christmas. It's so sweet. Look at these little guys. Let's look at these little guys. I've been waiting until I could do this on the live with Tina. Snizzers. Oh my goodness, what is this? What is this? What is this? Oh, you're kidding me. Oh my God, where did you find that? It says Crazy Chicken Lady. Oh. Oh my gosh. Is that not adorable? Look at the rooster up there. Hubby's gonna love that. Okay, it has the string in there. Now I can't wait to see this one. Oh my gosh.
What?
Look at, come here and look what Tina sent me in the mail. I'm live right now, so I'm gonna show my son. Look at this little ornament. You can come here.
Oh, all right, I can see him.
They can't see you. It's down on the table is all they can see. See?
I see him.
See, it says Crazy Chicken Lady. It's a little Christmas ornament. And there's another one here. Oh, I can't open it fast enough to see what this is. Oh my goodness, it has my name. It says Danita's Chicken House. See that?
It's cute.
Oh my God, that's so cute. You had to have had that custom made. Oh my gosh. That is so cute. These are going to get hung up. Oh, this side is like glassy. These is, I want these to get hung up all year long. Yeah? Yeah, they are. Thank you, Tina. Thank you absolutely so much. I can't wait to show hubby when he gets home. He's going to get a kick out of these. Thank you. Christmas in spring is great. Okay. What did I do, Frankie? Betsy, this is where I'm at with Frankie. Yep. I've also been doing a little Mod Podge. I'm trying to, I'm taking I'm not very good at Mod Podge. I'm trying to make me some. Wow, I absolutely put that on crooked, did I not? This is a little window cling. See, here's a little window cling. I think this one I'm just going to leave on. And then you can take these off. Yeah, the hands we finished on the last live, they're great. Look how big they are. Anyways, let me put these over. These are just little side quests I'm doing. I'm trying to, and I want to make some plant pokes for those. Okay, so what we are going to do now, we are done with the hands. This is the next one we are going to do. This is the upper torso. So I need to find something to write with so I can get my count. I was kind of wanting a pencil. I don't have a pencil around here. Oh, my magnets are stuck together. No pencils. No pencil. Okay, pen it is. Okay, so what I'm going to do is get my count. Oh, wait a minute. I'm not cutting. What am I doing? I'm going to stitch first. I'm going to go ahead and count some of these stitches. 10, 20, 21, 22. I know that's 22. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. 17 across there. Oh, well. So this is going to require the artist sheet, which is this one. 12 inches by 18 inches is, which is, if I'm not mistaken, 120 by 80. So it's 80 here and 120, which this is exactly 120 by 80. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80. So 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, 90, 100, 10, 20. Yep. So that's going to fit exactly onto this sheet. So they did pretty good design in this. I just thought of something. Oh, that's right. The head. Okay, so on the body, I just thought of something, people. So the body, obviously, we're going to have it in sections. So the arm here, these arm pieces are going to get connected with those little doodabbers, dicky doos. What are they called? I don't know. I'm trying to find them. They're in this basket. Okay. These little guys. So that you can move brads. Thank you, Betsy. The brads. So the brads are so that you can move the arms, the head, the legs. So I'm not worried about that. But the body is in 1, 2, 3 pieces. It's with 3 sheets. I believe it's 3. Let's make sure. There's 1. 2. Yeah, it's 3. 3 pieces. And then the bottom part, the top part of the legs are not on the brad. So there's 4 pieces that are going to get sewn together on here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 4 pieces. And then the bottom of the legs get attached with the brads. The feet get attached with the brads. The hands get attached with the brads. The lower arms get attached with the brads to the upper arms, which then get attached to the brads. So 1, 2, 3, 4 pieces are going to get attached together. And I do not want to sew them together like just like this. I want to show you the way that I learned not too long ago. So in order to do that, I'm not going to stitch the first, I'm going to say 3 or 4 rows. I want to leave unstitched on both sides of the canvas. Okay, so if this is the bottom here, I'm going to go up 4 rows and then start and do everything, because I'm just going to stitch right now the outside here and here so that I can get the cut. Alright, so I just want to let you know so you know why. Down here, I'm going to skip the first 4 rows. Okay, dokie. Are you with me? If you have, stay put. If you have any questions, even if you're watching this at a later date, just put them in the comments below and I will get a notification and I'll be happy to answer your questions. So let's get started. Oh, I'm gonna put my feet up. I've had a busy day. I've been non-stop all day. Story of my life. Alright, so let's start on this corner. And so I counted, I got to do 22 rows of 2, but I'm going to skip the first 4, and then, but I have to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Starts 8 stitches in, and then up 4. So 1, see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, jeez. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It looks like on here there's 1 row off. So maybe this is actually 119. See the 1 row here? Over here, see, it starts right at the, it's right at the edge. It tells you to start up here, but I don't really like starting up there. I want to start at the bottom right. So I'm going to go ahead and I don't know what. It's showing 1 off, so I'm going to go ahead and go over 1 more. I'm going to go like the pattern. Okay, and then we're going to do a total of 22 double stitches, but so I'm going to go over 1 more. So 22, but the first 4 blank. So 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so now I'm going to do 22, 4. So 18 more rows of 2. Once I get going on this, I should be able to stitch up these rows pretty quick. Maybe I can get to cut this one out today. Maybe. Maybe. 4, 5, 6. I just heard a baby cry. I don't think anybody in this little area has a baby. Very weird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Uh-oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I did not end up 1 over. Oh well. It is what it is. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Anyone, Tina says, anyone trying to do all of these huge people have got to be anyone trying to do all of these huge people have got to be crazy. You mean someone trying to do all of these jumbo people, Tina? This, I know I'm crazy. I'm just trying to get through one. And I can't believe I just recently found out that Herrschners has a jumbo Easter bunny, but I don't think he's quite as big. I think the bunny is more like 4 feet tall, if I'm not mistaken. I am hearing a weird noise out my window. I have to go look. I'm sorry. I have a window right here. I'm hearing things. If I can get up. I don't know. Very weird. I hear a vehicle, but I don't see nothing. I don't know. What is that? Is it a lawnmower? It's just the neighbor's lawnmower. Jesus, I'm losing my mind. Yes, so I was right, and the bunny is 4 feet. Well, Tina, I'm trying to get the cuts on these so that I can cut yours out for you. That's just a funny sounding lawnmower. Can you guys hear that at all? I'm gonna move this camera. I see I keep going off. Alright, let's try that. A little better. How am I gonna store this when I'm finished? I'm thinking of hanging him here in my bedroom on the wall all year long. I actually have a lot of my Halloween decorations up here in my bedroom because this is actually my craft room that we just sleep in. So yeah, so I'm thinking, although I don't have an available wall right now, but I can probably make one. Either that or you can take him apart. That's what the brads, you can just take the brads out and then take him apart and just store him in a bag. I might also do that. That way he doesn't get all dusty. Our house gets so dusty. I don't know why. It's so darn dusty. Jesus, I stopped counting. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. 19. 20. Almost there. 21. Okay, 22, and then this, I gotta check the pattern. Betsy says, we keep Halloween up all year round. It's my favorite. It is, it is mine too. And then I love Christmas too, but it's like, I love Halloween 100%, and I love Christmas like 99%. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. So 10, 20, 21, 22. Now I have to do a row of 3. Diane, is that you, Diane? On the SOOP Brahma. Is that you? Let's see if I'm right. Diane, Diane, Diane. If not, yes, that's 2 for 2. Welcome, Diane. Yes, I'm slowly recognizing your guys' YouTube account names. Okay, a 2 and then a 3. Yay! Diane is here. How are you, Diane? I am starting the upper torso of Frankie here. Just Diane back from a Costco run. Oh, awesome. I went there not too long ago with my mother-in-law. They have an account with them, and they invited hubby and I. Just before Christmas. That's where I took that picture with the flat elf on my backpack. Well, it was fun. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1. 2. 3. I was actually thinking of doing one of my bathrooms in Christmas. The family bath, which I could say the company bathroom, is actually done in Halloween because it's kind of like a spooky Halloween. I have a big picture of a ghost sitting on the toilet reading a newspaper in there. It's like my favorite photo. It was an art print, and then I made a special frame for it and everything. I love it. And then I have these plastic hands, skeleton hands from the Dollar Tree, and then I mounted them on a flat piece of wood, so they're sticking out like this, and they hang, and one of them's holding a big old lantern. I'll take a picture of it one day in the bathroom. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4. Oh, maybe I did do this right. But I thought about doing our bathroom here in the master bedroom, the craft bedroom. I thought about doing that in Christmas. I don't know, maybe I'll do it St. Patrick. I think I will do it St. Patrick. We got married on St. Patrick's Day, so actually, I'm going to do it in St. Patrick's. Yeah, that's hubby's favorite holiday because that's the day we got married on. Unfortunately, I still like Halloween better. Just don't tell him that. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 rows of 3. I can't see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I did still end up with this one blank square. So I did do it right. I thought I did it wrong. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 rows of 2. And then this black part is done. Now, you don't have to use the brads on this. You could sew the pieces together and have it in a permanent figure if you wanted to. I think with the brads, it's also a great idea Then you can take the brads out. You can take the pieces apart to store them all in a bag. Okay, so that I just did this piece here of the black. So I'm going to end this. All right, then we're going to go up here. So I'm going to start this, and I'm just going to do this here all the way across to the other side. And then this here, and that way we can cut this piece out. I don't know if I'll get it all done on this live. If not, I'll be live again on Thursday, 6 o'clock, 6 p.m. Eastern time on Thursday. All right, let's count how many stitches up. So this is 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, somebody's cooking something. It smells wonderful. Oh, I just got a whiff of it. I wish somebody would cook me something wonderful like that. Okay. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. All right. Let's do it. 2 rows of 2, which I'm going to recount just to make sure I did not mess up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Okay. Two rows of 3. You working on anything special, Diane? Let's see, I'm going to do 10, 12, 13, 14, 15. 15 rows of 2 now. Uh-oh. That kind of sounds like hubby's truck. Henry's out there getting into something. I can hear him. I don't want to look. Same thing, Easter time. Oh, that's right, Diane. I can remember your name, but I can't remember that. You getting close to finished? Oh, I bet you it's so adorable. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh no, I'm sorry to hear that, Diane. You've made a mistake and had to frog one. Oh God, that's so frustrating, I know. That's all right, though. It happens to the best of us, and you're one of the best of us, so there you go. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 10. Now I'm getting hungry. 11. 12. 13. 14. One more. Ah, 15. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. I gotta do a row of 3. You guys know about the sale that plasticcanvaskits.com is having? I think it's this weekend. She's having a 40% off sale on her website. 2, 3, 4. Just in case some of you ladies did not know. That's plastic-canvas-kits.com. I did not know. All right, Diane. Yes. I did make a post about it in my Plastic Canvas group. If you go there, you might have to scroll down a little bit because it was a couple days ago to get the exact date. I believe it's this weekend, and I believe it's 40% off on all her digital download patterns, which she has hundreds, and we all know she has adorable designs, so it'd be a great time to get for the interchangeable trucks. She just came out with that. I've been cutting. Oh my god, they're so cute. 4. All right, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I can't wait till she comes out with more for that interchangeable truck. She has to be working on a Christmas one. I mean, it's the red truck. It has to have a Christmas tree in the back of it. Was it last weekend? No, Tina. Am I totally wrong? PlasticCanvasKits.com. She had her sale was last weekend. Missed it. Oh, okay, thank you. Okay, thank you, Betsy. Woo! Because I know I want to go shop there and get a few things for myself as well. I love her patterns. There is another site, plasticcanvas.com site, that also sells patterns too. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking, Tina. You might have been thinking about the other plastic canvas patterns. I forget the name of that website. It's very similar name, but the website looks totally different. It's not the same person. She has a lot of patterns too, but not quite as many I like that I do plastic canvas kits. Okay, my yarn. Ugh. I went through my strands here. There we go. The yarn is stuck on my needle. Sometimes you just gotta work it back and forth. Tug it here, give it a little tug there. There we go. I just looked at, it's the 7th and the 8th, so it is this weekend. Thank you, Betsy. Oh my goodness. Okay, where am I? 2, 3, 4. 3. I dislike when the yarn gets short. It's so frustrating because it keeps coming out of the needle. Oh my goodness. She even had a great idea that you could go and add all your favorite patterns into your cart now. And that way during the sale you just go and check out. I may do that. Yeah. I'm losing myself here. Okay, 1, 3. 1 and 2 more 3s. So that's a total of 1, 2, 3. Yeah, I might do that this evening because there are so many. I mean, even if you sell, she has so many great patterns that I know would be great sellers. They have to be. Especially like if you do magnets and ornaments. 1, 2, 3, 2. She's got some cute little coasters. I don't know. I've never looked at all her patterns. I know I have cut a lot of her patterns for people. This interchangeable truck has been a big hit. And I can see why. It's actually a very big truck. So it's going to make for a great big wall hanging. 2, 1, 2, 2, 1, 2. I keep losing 3, 2. One, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 3, 2. Boy, it's very easy to get lost track of where you're stitching here on this pattern. Is it like a full sheet of canvas? It has to be cut from the jumbo stiff because of the width. Yes, it's definitely way bigger than a standard sheet, and the height is probably about the height of your artist sheet, but it's too wide of the artist sheet, so it has to be cut from the next size up, which is the jumbo. It is 150 holes tall by 90 wide holes on the jumbo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So a 2 and then a 3. So it is a pretty good size truck. I get my jumbo stiff sheets at Hobby Lobby, just in case. If I think about it, I can put a link to it in the comments below when I upload this, when this gets uploaded to YouTube, because after the live shuts down, it automatically goes to private until I do any editing to it and set it to public. So this live, when I end it, isn't available right away to watch. So yeah. That's why sometimes it takes me a couple days for them to be available because I just forget a lot. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's gonna end this strand. Am I back to accepting custom orders? Actually, no. I have to limit myself probably permanently now because of this. Like right now, this is actually bothering me doing the stitching because of the cutting I did this morning. So I really have to limit myself. But I want to continue the auctions, and I can do requests for auctions. Or if it, maybe if it was just a small little order. But my days of taking on 5 tons of custom orders like I used to, unfortunately, those days, I have to limit myself. So I will get with you maybe, when I get caught up in a little bit, I can do something for you. Or if you make a request, maybe I can make some, add them to some auctions, because I do want to continue the auctions. But I'll talk to you about it. I do have one of the interchangeable trucks up for auction now, and I do plan on doing another one next week. Okay, where are we on here? Alright. I want to make a note where I'm at. So I just did this right here. So that's where I'm at. I just did this. So I want to keep going up here. I'm getting hungry. If I'm in here, that means I'm not out there cooking any dinner. Oh, my goodness gracious. What am I going to have for dinner? Order would be for the truck. Yeah, I kind of figured when you asked me that. Yeah, I will message you. Probably tomorrow, because when I get off here, I'm going to go eat and get in my recliner. So, or you can just send me a message, Diane. Just so I don't forget. Because, yes, I do forget things quite frequently. Okay, let's see, where am I? I'm going to do one each. I've had people ask me if I could get one of those 3D printers to cut canvas. I mean, you can't cut this canvas you can't like stick this canvas into the printer and it's going to cut it. It just doesn't work that way. A 3D printer creates its own material. There is no fast way to cut this plastic canvas, unfortunately. And last year, for a little time or two, I did have my father-in-law was helping me a little, and it was actually a big help when he was cutting me. But unfortunately, due to his health, he is unable to anymore. Okay, Diane, definitely send me a message. Most definitely. Okay. I'm getting hungry. Does anybody want to send me some dinner? What's everybody having for dinner? Oh gosh, my knees. I could go for a nice big salad. I probably have enough growing out there in my garden I can make me a salad from. Actually, it's not a bad idea. I may go pick me a salad. I don't have any peppers to go with it. A manwich and fries. Oh, I love barbecue sandwiches. That sounds marvelous. The only thing I'm lacking is the sauce. And I eat potatoes almost on a daily. It's like one of my most favorite foods. It is my favorite food is potatoes. And birthday cake. Especially our Publix grocery store birthday cake, but unfortunately I can't eat that every day. So I have to really limit that on special occasions. Because if I could, I would eat it every single day. I love Publix birthday cake. Chicken and veggies. I love leftovers. I love leftovers. Uh-oh, I lost where I am. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. 1 and then 2. Now you guys are not really hungry. Let me put this camera a little more. I know I keep going. I keep bringing the canvas closer to me because it's easier to stitch, and I keep forgetting I'm going off camera. So I do apologize for that. Trying to bring this camera in a little bit more. There we go. Although it's not like I'm doing anything exciting. It's just stitches, but oh, I got an itch. Okay, I'm gonna do up 3. Well, I thought I heard my husband's truck a little while ago, but I guess it was not him. Okay, I'll do 3, skip 2, and then 4. Anybody watch any good movies that have recently come out at the theater? I haven't been to a good movie in quite a while. I don't know what's playing. It's like very rare any come out that look of interest to me, worth going to the actual movie theater for to see. 1, 2, 3, 4. I did this in movie 3, 4. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I kind of getting hankering for the movie theater popcorn. There's just nothing better than movie theater popcorn. Who here loves movie theater popcorn? I love movie theater popcorn. I used to go there sometimes and just buy a big tub of the popcorn. And that was it. I just wanted the popcorn. Where am I? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I just did this one. Alright, 4. 1, 2, 3, wait a minute. Where am I again? Okay. There's this one. There's 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. This one should have been 5. That's what's got me messed up. 5. And then 4. Wow, you really have to pay attention to this. Doing this black outline. Oh gosh. I got an asshole back here. Almost to the top here. Let's see. Okay, 3, 3, and 3. Such a beautiful day out here in Central Florida. It's been breezy all day. You can easily work up a sweat if you go out there and move around. But other than that, it's just a beautiful day here in Central Florida. It's up in the 80s, partly cloudy. One, 2, 3, 2, and a 3. Oh, another asshole. What happened? How does this even happen? And then it's black, so I can't see what's going on here. Oh, Lord help me. Oh my gosh. I got a serious one here. I see what the problem is. I just don't know how in the hell. Oh, okay. I gotta... Voila! Unbelievable. What a nightmare. You don't like the heat at all? Where are you living at, Betsy? Okay, jeez, the mutiny. Alright, so now I have to do 10, 19 rows of 2. Oh, let me put that up there. Oh well, I can stay there. Kentucky, but I'm at my daughter's in Ohio helping them. Oh, how nice. Is it warm there in Ohio? And does it get hot there in Kentucky? The only thing I don't like about the heat is the constant sweat. And it's already starting here. That is the only thing. Oh my god, I'm tired of these assholes. I get the sweat, the going outside in 10 minutes, you're just soaked in sweat. That is the heat does not bother me at all. I love to be outside gardening in the summers here, but You just get absolutely soaked in sweat. That is the part that, oh gosh, it gets depressing. It makes me not want to go out and garden because of it. Ohio is so cold and rainy, says Betsy, and snowy. Kentucky is usually nice weather. Oh wow. I thought Ohio was a cold place. Tina's in Pennsylvania and she's got a lot of that cold weather too. I was just telling her earlier how that has to be super depressing to go through such long periods of dark, cold, damp weather. Just a couple weeks we had, oh my gosh, I was super depressed. Partly because I just lost everything in my food forest. That had a lot to do with it, but the weather too, and there was nothing I could do to save any of it. All my attempts to save it were completely worthless, did absolutely nothing. So frustrating. Ohio, you like hot weather. Sunny and 75. That is beautiful weather. Here we just get the god awful humidity, and it's almost year round. It's humid now. If I went out there and started gardening, I would work up a sweat in no time. Even in the winter, when it's cold, we still have high humidity. I was out there in the cold, sweating. I kid you not. It's crazy. You can sweat in 40 degrees down here in Florida. I think I need to count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gotta do 19. $16. 17. 18. It should be the last row of 2. Oh yeah. You gotta love it. I try to stretch them often. 19. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. Sunny and 75 is great. That it is. I agree with you, Tina. Typically our winters here are just wonderful. You know, occasionally we'll get a little cold snap. We'll come in, dip down in the low 40s, maybe upper 30s for a couple nights, and then it'll go back up. You know, and it'll do that a couple times over the few months that we have winter down here, and then that's it. Winter's over. Not this year though. This year was freaking brutal. It like taught us a really harsh lesson. said, oh yeah, you think you're safe in these winters? Ha 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 ha. I'm going to wipe you right out. Well, that's what nature did to us Floridians. She's probably still laughing. Sometimes I think Mother Nature is a whore. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that just came out. One, two, three threes. Two. 3. 1, 2, 3. Then a 4. Tina says, take your time. You gotta watch your hand. Yes, definitely. It is helping now that I'm not cutting as much. It was getting really bad there. That's why I had to stop. I'm like, okay, I'm just torturing myself. Stop torturing myself. Stop it. It's hard. It's hard to not be able to do the things you love. Okay. Diane says, we had record heat last week. Broke records from 1901 to 96. Okay, you broke your records from 1901, which is 96, 94, and 90 degrees. Wow. I'm telling you, our climate, some people dismiss it, some believe it, I believe it. I mean, to me, if you think about it, okay, you have this earth with all this water and the land, and all this land has all this beautiful trees and flowers and grass, and all that is what produces the oxygen that we breathe, and it's all in a cycle, the water, the plants, the bugs, the animals, and it's just got this beautiful earth. And then the humans come in and you start cutting all these trees, and replacing it with concrete, which concrete heats up in the sun, and now you're producing less oxygen, but you have more concrete, which is generating more heat. But yet people don't want to believe that, it's not a thing. I mean, we keep cutting down trees like it's candy. I mean, just in the last year in my neighborhood, they have cut down so many trees, and it just keeps getting hotter and hotter. And they're like, oh my God, it's getting so hot. Yet they're the ones going and cutting the trees, and they just keep building and building and pouring more concrete and more concrete and more concrete. What do they think is going to happen? I mean, it's inevitable. They're going to keep, and unfortunately, the people that they just want to keep making money, that's all they see is dollar signs. They'll cut down them trees and let's build up another building so I can make more money. They don't give a flying shit about the planet. That's just my little opinion. I don't want to get started on a soapbox. I'm going to cut this out and this one out for today. Now in this pattern, it still has me a little stumped on this one line here that's blank. Let me go see if the other body parts are the same way. Let's see if it's an error or... Okay, so this one here has a row missing there. This is... Start here using yarn. This is the middle portion of the body, and that doesn't go all the way, so that doesn't really matter. So this bottom part, let me find, no, that's that. Yeah, I guess it doesn't really matter. I think it'll all be okay. It's just in my wishy-washy head. So I'm going to leave it for now. I'm going to leave that row there for now till the time comes. Now I'm actually, something's worrying me when I cut this out, because there's two ways of cutting out and stitching a pattern, and I think half of the population does it one way, half does it the other way. Wow, so his head. This is so cool. Hi, Frankie. Got a little smudge on your face here. You need some lotion maybe. A little facial mask. Get your skin color back here. He needs glasses. Didn't Frankenstein have like stitches on his mouth? I believe some Frankensteins have stitches on his mouth. I thought about doing that. I don't know. I don't know. I know I'm hungry and I'm tired and my hand's starting to hurt. So I don't think I'm going to get this all finished today. What time is it? Yeah, it's 5:30. I've been on an hour and a half. What do you think, ladies? Does anybody have anything to say about this so far? What do you think? Ah! Oh my goodness. I may have to try a early YouTube live. Yeah. So this Thursday, I've already dedicated it to being 6 o'clock p.m. Eastern time. But next week, I might do one early, like at 10 a.m. when my hand is nice and rested and fresh. Yeah. Let's see how that goes. Or maybe I just won't do any cutting on Tuesdays. Well, I think I'm going to call it. Let me see if I can get my phone out of here without shutting it off. Oh, I think I did it. I did it. So I'll show you what I'm talking about when I cut the patterns out, when I cut the shapes out. I know I've talked about this before, but now I can give you a close-up view. So if you look here, this is how I cut it out. All right. Some people would cut this square out. They would cut closer to the stitch. So see, this angle would get cut out. And then this, let me try this way. Okay. So this corner would get cut here. This corner would get cut here. These corners would get cut here. And then you're closer to the stitch. But I like to see when you do this side, when the stitches are in this direction, you can't do that. See? I mean, you could, if you're really careful, you could try, but you'd end up cutting the yarn. So to keep them, the sides the same, so when you're stitching here, you're going to stitch there, then you're going to stitch on the inside there and outside. So I like to do the same thing. I can't find my finger on the live. There it is. I couldn't find my finger on the camera. So if Now, if you cut, I mean, I suppose you could. See, that's where I get stuck at. I'm like iffy on this. So if I cut this row off, like right here, then it's going to be very tight to this stitch. My camera does not want to go super close. It won't zoom in. So I do this, so then when I do the whip stitch here, I whip stitch here, then I whip stitch in this corner, and then I whip stitch. And I think it looks nice. And I think it keeps it looking very much like this side, whereas if you cut these off, then you don't have the same look. Does anybody understand what I'm saying? So the thing of it is now if I was to cut this pattern, I kind of taught myself something. So if I cut this pattern, I could cut this pattern just like this by following these squares. So if I like this would be 2 holes, then I would go up 1. See, I absolutely can cut this. And you can stitch it. And it would be cut close to these stitches. So this, the way I would cut it, would be cut here. It wouldn't have this extra box on. That's the only thing. So you can still absolutely stitch these patterns just as they have it here. It just whip stitches up a little differently. That's the only difference. So I've taught myself by studying this and observing this little epiphany I had with myself, I guess you could say, that yes, you can absolutely still stitch. I believe we should do a test. I'm going to do a test. I'm going to do a test on that. I'm going to find a pattern similar to this that's done in this fashion. I'm going to see if I have one that's a small little pattern, maybe. If anybody has one, that would be great. That I could cut first and stitch up to see if you can stitch it exactly like the pattern if you cut it first following this. Yeah. I'm going to do that. I'm going to find a pattern that's in the block like this with no cut lines. I want it to be a little pattern, so it's just something I could stitch up quick. I'm going to do that. If anybody knows where I can find a small pattern. Oh, Herrschners has free patterns. Yes. I'm going to go to Herrschners free patterns. Okay. So look forward to that. I'll probably go live at my desk one day to do that. I'm going to test this theory. Okay. So with that, I'm going to end live until Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. I will be live again to continue working. I will be able to finish the upper body piece here. I'll finish the rest of it and we'll get it cut out and move on to the middle. I'm still going to get all the pieces cut out before I start stitching them together. So yeah. All right. So thank you, ladies, for joining me. And have a wonderful, wonderful evening. See ya.